kick like this, that is such toughness to even be on his feet right now.
Oh!
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
Oh, big knee! Wow! It's a bantamweight matchup between Bruce Lee and Cody Garbrandt. Well, they don't come a lot more popular around these parts than Cody No Love Garbrandt, the team alpha male staple and former UFC bantamweight king, trying to get back on the throne.
From the moment Cody Garbrandt stepped into the octagon, you understood that you are watching a future UFC champion. In his UFC debut, he knocked out Marcus Brimage, and then it was only up towards a title shot from that moment on. Realized that championship by beating one of the greatest bantamweights of all time in Dominic Cruz.
Might be the best athlete in this bantamweight division. Skill for skill, he'll try to put it all together here tonight and make a run back to the bantamweight title that he held when he beat Dominic Cruz, as you mentioned, back in 2016. I fear not the man who has practiced 10,000 kicks once, but I fear the man who has practiced one kick 10,000 times. Enter Bruce Lee.
I mean, that's Bruce Lee in a nutshell. Over and over and over, he did the same thing, and it shows in the technique because there's no wasted energy. There's no wasted movements. Everything he does with a purpose. He goes in there with an idea of what he's trying to accomplish, and he gets it done. Bruce Lee is the absolute best. Bruce Lee is the man. His grappling, his takedown defense figure to be tested here tonight, but there aren't that many guys who are going to want to stand and trade on a napkin in the center of the octagon with the great Bruce Lee. No, if you're fighting Bruce Lee, you're shooting for takedowns right away.
All right, now our tale of the tape for this bantamweight scrap. 2 years apart, these two fighters with similar height, but big differences in reach. To get us started, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Dan Mergliata. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the sold-out Madison Square Garden Arena in New York City, it's time! 5 rounds in the UFC bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a freestyle fighter holding a professional record of 12 wins, 3 losses. He stands 5 feet 8 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Sacramento, California, USA, Cody No Love Garbrandt. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Los Angeles, California, USA, Bruce the Dragon Lee.
All right, get through the rules in the locker room. I want you to obey my commands at all times, protect yourself at all times. I want a nice, clean, safe fight. Touch gloves, back your corners, come out fighting.
They touch him up, and we are underway.
You ready? You ready?
All right, so lofty expectations for this matchup as round 1 gets underway. Seems to be a striking advantage on one side, but on the other, truly a fighter who can do it all.
And that guy will usually have the advantage on paper. When you're a striker at this guy's level, that will normally balance out whatever advantage the other guy has.
Well, you're starting to see the damage now, bleeding from his cheek.
Good punch.
clipped him with the right hand there. All right, early round one, we'll see if he can use that jab and try to keep his opponent on the outside. Must be nice for these long fighters, huh?
I mean, they are able to touch you as you try to enter into range. Tonight, he needs to use his jab, use his kicks to hit his opponent before his opponent can get into range to even start to think about striking.
All right, so he postures up here and now figures to rain down some ground strikes.
Yeah, the ground and pound will be aplenty from this position.
All right, so he lands another hook. He's already landed several in the round. That one might have been the most significant.
That was the best one. But what I like about him throwing this punch over and over again, he just has a fantastic ability to land that punch. Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one? Right hand punch.
Nice scramble by him there. Takedown defense on point. He is a master of that position.
He's doing a really good job of getting on that high crotch and just following the action.
Blocks the strike. Beautiful combination there by Cody Garbrandt. So just over 20 total strikes have now landed for Cody Garbrandt. And he landed the right hand there. Bonus checks ready.
I mean, this fight is about done. He's got him hurt very bad with his head kick. Now he has to find one more strike to end the night.
Good movement by him here, transitioning very well on the ground tonight.
Step for step, he's staying with his opponent in every transition.
All right, working inside his opponent's guard here.
You cannot sit in these jiu-jitsu guys' guards. And you can't have one arm in, one arm out. Guys will start throwing up legs, chasing triangles.
Lee gets back up again. That punch no good. Oh, that straight punch was useful, champ.
Multiple times he's used this punch to get to the target.
Looking to land the right just out of range. Oh, spinning back fist. He didn't telegraph that one at all. Oh, man, you could hear that one from here as he continues to punish his opponent with that hook. Our no-nonsense referee almost stepped in there.
He almost stepped in because when you start flailing around the octagon, know that the ref has to. He has to. It is his job to save you. You don't want to be on the receiving end of too many of this guy's hook punches.
Your boy George Allen might have stepped in and
That's
stopped
my
that
guy,
fight.
you know, all swagged out. George Allen all swagged out, stopping fights.
All right, so let us now check out some of the action in that round, DC. There was a whole lot of it, including a stunner upstairs that nearly closed the show.
It was a lot of action. It was back and forth action, but the big moment was that big strike to the head that landed, that put him on wobbly legs, and in survival mode, luckily he made it to the end of that round.
All right, we'll see how it goes here in this next round. A high number of kicks landed there in the previous round, and at some point, these are going to really start to take their toll.
They do start to take an effect whenever you're taking kick after kick after kick, and watching him fight with that knowledge and that patience shows his fight IQ.
All right, so new round, same narrative as he continues to land that hook, and I'm just not sure how many more his opponent can take.
His opponent will not be able to take many. In the previous round, he took a number of the same exact strikes, and now you can see it starting to truly wear on him.
Oh, really using his reach advantage there with that punch, DC. Garbrandt's cut is getting worse here. Man, is that bleeding.
Ooh, head kick landed, hurt.
Oh, and he connects with a punch there, DC. You gotta like what you're seeing thus far.
I mean, the speed at which he throws is crazy. He's sticking him over and over again. He's got his head popping back.
Garbrandt gets absolutely punished by that head kick. Good series of strikes by him there.
Great job of mixing it up, staying active, keeping busy, doing great work.
Well, if you are a young striker, you can do a lot worse than watching this guy work on the feet, perhaps trying to set up another hook here.
Yes, he is. He's definitely trying to set up another hook. You can tell by his eyes. He's taking peeks. He's sneaking looks at where he needs his opponent to be in order to land that shot.
Pretty good job by him there to raise the guard and block the strike, keeping those hands up to protect that cut in and around the eye.
He has to keep his hands up. This is not by choice. Oh, that was a big takedown. Is this the one that's going to break him?
Both fighters back to their feet now.
Big and kick. Oh, man, head kick lands.
So a much different approach for him here in this second round. He was a little bit tentative in round one, a little bit of a feeling out process. Now he has clearly found his rhythm, found the range. We'll see if he can continue with more activity here in round two.
Oh, man.
Beautiful entry as he secures the double leg takedown. Lee gets back up again. Nicely done.
Big punch lands through the middle.
Garbrandt gets hit by that kick to the body.
Boom, straight left hand. Those jabs are landing now.
Just unable to quite find that ridge. Garbrandt's lower jaw does not look good. I don't think it's broken, but starting to show some obvious signs of swelling. All right, so a nice job there defensively to raise the guard and prevent any damage.
Those hands never leave where they're supposed to be, and if you do that, most times you will block the shot that's incoming.
Uppercut is true. Entertaining scratch so far. All right, now we check out some of the action from that previous round, DC. How about the display of striking?
Just high level. I mean, you would think that we're watching a K1 level kickboxing match opposed to being in the UFC. Both displayed great technical skills, unbelievable striking.
All right, next round is underway, DC. We talked about his powerful kicks, how he attacks all sides of the body, the head, the legs. Pretty good start for him.
That was so impressive to see. Someone fight almost predominantly with their legs and have that level of success.
Good series of strikes for him there, staying busy and staying accurate.
I mean, the accuracy is unbelievable.
Oh, shot to the body connects there. He hasn't really thrown too many body strikes in this fight, but now, as this fight goes on, he is not discriminating, working the body, and those shots are going to count. All right, fighting out of the clinch here, and not for long. Nice trip to get the takedown.
Yeah, sometimes, John, you have a guy that is just so versatile, and they can do these takedowns in so many ways. You saw it in a full display right there with that. You don't really stand after you take a head kick like this. That is such toughness to even be on his feet right now.
Oh!
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
Oh, big knee! Wow! Oh, he is up, but man, is he hurt. A finish could come here at any time. Oh, really making good use of his reach advantage as he lands this straight punch there. Now goes in and secures the takedown. All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. All right, got to be careful playing around inside his guard.
Absolutely, John. That's why you don't sit in a full guard. When you sit in a full guard, it gives these guys too many opportunities to chase submissions, and now he's jumping on a triangle.
Well, he continues to land a high number of strikes here, just like he did in the previous round. This is a world-class display of striking here. Whoa!
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad. Look at how fast. The only person I can do this to is maybe John. John, there's a weight difference. I don't know if you know jiu-jitsu much. You miss a lot of your classes. If I'm gonna do this to anybody, it's Eddie.
Nice punch by Cody Garbrandt. All right, he engages in the single collar tie. And there comes the separation now. Tags him with the uppercut. Sound defense there as he blocks the shot. Mixes it up nicely in terms of staying heavy and also staying active.
Nice head kick.
And now they are throwing both sides with conviction.
Look at how he turns his hip over when he throws that kick.
Oh, man. Whoa! And what a round! All right, there's the horn indicating the end of the round. So potentially a big factor here, ladies and gentlemen. The cut on the cheek sustained in that round. Certainly better to be below than above the eye, but the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. All right, so a huge round for him there. Nearly had him out of there with the head kick. Did get the knockdown. Talk us through the replay.
He got the knockdown. He won the round. He did everything correct. The only thing he didn't do is finish the fight. But if he continues down the path, if he continues to do the exact same thing as he did before, he will get that finish.
This guy has nothing left.
All right, the action continues here and now as our next round gets underway. The previous round was confused for a round of the year, but pretty good action.
It was a pretty...
He's out!
Yo! Wow! That was nasty! What a performance!
I'm not sure if that's the way he drew it up, but a huge result for him here tonight as he gets the win by way of knockout, and that's about as good a one-strike finish as we've seen here in the UFC in recent memory. I'm not even sure the opponent saw it coming, so a big, big win for him here tonight. So a seminal moment for him here tonight as he gets the huge knockout victory that could hold up as one of the better knockouts of the year.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Mergliata has called a stop to this contest at 6 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by knockout, Bruce